What is up, guys? Nolly here, and welcome to day 2 of the Death Wish update. What I don't have for you is the actual update video. You can see that going on in the background. I'm going to point out a couple of little interesting things in it, but I've got the sound off, and I just noticed other people have uploaded the video. Overkill and I believe Arrow Key have both uploaded copies. I see no point in me uploading a copy, just seeming like I'm trying to steal views from other guys. Instead, what I'm going to do is look at it slightly more analytically, hopefully, and see what we got, because clearly we are being shown the new enemy. Janes looks around the corner, seeing Hoxton, Dallas, and Wolf in all sorts of bother, and then we have this guy. This guy is the new bulldozer, the juggernaut, basically. He is wider, I assume will move slower, looks absolutely amazing, and will carry the M60 light machine gun. Basically, prepare yourself. Just earlier, we saw some of the new special forces, the way shields are going to work, covering their SWATs. Overall, we're looking at a pretty cool looking patch. There's only one more thing I would like to point out within this trailer, and that is at the end of it. But I can confirm, and so can David Goldfarb, that we are going to be having a free update. This is not downloadable paid content. It's absolutely free. This is hilarious, by the way, when they both realize they've got to reload. It's a pretty awesome trailer. So yes, it's a free update for everybody on the PC. Now, in my comment section of the last video, I had a lot of angry people talking. Oh, here's what I wanted to mention. So we seem to have our 4 difficulties here. We've got normal, medium. Sorry, you wouldn't think I played the game. Normal, hard, very hard, and of course overkill. Those 4 different skulls representing each. And then they get a bunch of weird stuff in the recommended. So we got new seemingly difficulty icons, but I can only imagine these icons are going to mean slightly more than that. So we're not just going to see new icons, we are genuinely going to see new difficulty, or possibly even rewards. So, as I was saying, people talking in the comment section about lack of Xbox update. Yep. I've speculated infinitely about when this update is going to happen, and unfortunately it hasn't yet. But those of you who sat through this far into the video will be able to hear this little bit of information. Basically, I have a copy of Payday 2 sitting in my inventory without a name on it. And so, if anyone wants to comment on this video saying, hey, I don't own the PC version of Payday 2, I have one, and basically I'm going to draw it randomly out of a hat of all the people who do say, damn, I'd love some Payday 2 on PC, because my Xbox version doesn't mean a lot right now. Because as much as I'd like to support the Xbox version, I just, it's taking such a long time. I say follow the PC version for now, anyway. But that wasn't all we got. We did get an awesome video, as you've just watched, but let's give this a read. It looks like the reports were true. The police are ramping up their operation with a whole new approach, codenamed Death Wish. I guess they're just trying to copy us with that bulldozer faceplate customization. Ironic, right? Cops stealing from us? Flattering. So, we have a masked enemy. Having said that, it is going to be a lot harder to get work done under these circumstances. All units deployed are harder hitting, better aiming, there's more of them, and they deploy faster. They basically seem to have statistically buffed the AI. Whether they're actually getting any intelligence changes, so they work better. I know they're getting new strategy, but the response times are good. I don't know whether them doing more damage is necessarily something we all want to see. But that'll just have to, we'll have to wait and see exactly how much, because we don't have any sort of percentage figures. But we do have some photos here. We have, well, looks like a bunch of cops moving in on the Mendozas in what is clearly not a map that we would recognize. Obviously the map used in the trailer was the bank heist, but it could possibly be the first day of Firestarter, but I don't know. This is definitely a picture taken from some sort of concept art, and this picture also backs it up. Clearly, this is a map he is standing on. I don't believe it's flat background scenery, but it's not something we've seen before. And this is probably my favourite picture. It is the whole gang, and it does get bigger. So we have the new bulldozer with his face paint. Supposed to be terrifying. We've got some of the new SWATs, some of the new slightly heavily armoured SWATs. These, I imagine, are the guys that you can only really kill by shooting in the heads. Whether we're going to see every enemy in the game being changed to this style, I don't know. But to be honest, I mean, it looks more suited to an actual SWAT as opposed to sort of that green and brown general colour we had. It's definitely a graphical update as well. Things are starting to look snazzier. So, they think they're all badass, right? Let's see how tough they really are. So, with the new units and tactics, I figured we'd patch this into CrimeNet and make it official. When the next update hits, there'll be one more skull on your contracts. Only pick the 4-skull job if you have a death wish. See, now this is something I was unsure of. Now, we've got normal, 1 skull. Hard, 2 skulls. Very hard, 3 skulls. And overkill, 4 skulls, right? Well, it almost seems like they're suggesting there's going to be a new mode, but I'm not sure. Maybe normal doesn't have a skull. I would certainly like to see a new difficulty. Whether that would then stack on top of the fact that enemies are already doing lots of damage and making it impossible, I have no idea. But as a relative veteran of the game, and I know a couple of you guys subscribe to me, Saint in particular, as they put lots of time into Payday, and they could probably complete certain levels with your eyes closed. I mean, I should probably test this on stream, but I think I can do a jewelry store with my eyes closed, just guessing if there's bags there. But that was it for the Wednesday update. We're looking at new difficulty, cool new aesthetics and enemies with light machine guns, and a free update. That's what we've learned. Thursday, are we going to see some new aesthetic changes, or additions I should say, masks, weapons? I don't know. Gauge Weapon Pack 2 came out quite recently, so possibly not. But one way or another, this update is really shaping up to be cool, and a good experience for those of you who've already put the time into the game. It's good to see them update you so frequently. I mean, I'm always very cautious talking like this because Xbox update, I mean, PlayStation DLC and Xbox DLC. Are we going to see that? I mean, the month's difference, I should say, is a little mad, if you ask me. But not the end of the world. Like I said, I'm giving away a copy of Payday 2 for those of you who want it on Steam. Please don't make it up. I will check to see if you have the game. If you don't have the game, ask. Simple as that. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed day 2, the Wednesday episode, or I guess feature of Death Wish. And I'll see you all in the final day, where not only will I look at this awesome looking poster, I'm also going to hopefully bring you some gameplay, talking about my thoughts and basically how the update's working for me. Thanks a lot, guys. See you all in the next one.